Welcome to Squared Circle Jobbers. This is Smackdown. I am Mr. Steet and I'm joined once again by Ryan Leaf Plant.
I am actually. Whoa! So that introduction. What is that? That's very, very un-American there. Kurt Angle taken out. I've heard a freedom expression, but you can't go around just hitting people with steel chairs.
Well, it's alright. Kurt Angle's back up.
Well, not anymore.
Oh my god!
Jesus, I should not be laughing at this, but I just didn't expect this at the start of the show. It's more of a nervous laugh. What are they doing to poor Kurt here?
Oh my god, did you hear the snap? I think Kurt Angle's arm is broken.
Jesus Christ.
But coming up first, our opening contest. We have a women's division match, Alexa Bliss versus Dana Brooke. She's been begging for an opportunity.
Well, what I was going to say before we cut to that backstage attack was you're probably going to hear a lot more of me this week because Steve is unfortunately a little bit ill at the moment. Personally, I think he's just enamoured with Alexa Bliss.
It's a bit of man flu, Ryan. Or Satan's flu, actually. Moving on from Satan's, that's the last time we mentioned that on our show. Here comes Dana Brooke, who wants an opportunity at Money in the Bank.
Well, she's been cartwheeling into the affections of our fans lately, Dana Brooke. I've heard that she's been the first one to enter the Performance Centre and the last one to leave. And tonight, she gets to show what she's learned against one of the most successful women's wrestlers of this generation so far.
That she does. She's been on Twitter, she's been arguing her case. Last week we announced the 4 women in the Money in the Bank: Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Charlotte and Becky Lynch. So she's not happy that there's been no qualifiers for this match and she's baited Alexa Bliss to put her opportunity on the line, Ryan.
Smart strategy. Let's see if it pays off for her.
Let's find out. So here we go for our opening contest. Alexa Bliss, Dana Brooke and Jerome has rung the bell.
And well, the Dana Brooke certainly heard it because there she is with a big drop kick there. She's just going crazy there with those fists, but there's Alexa Bliss now getting taken out by another drop kick by the looks of it.
Well, Dana Brooke is taking control of this match early on.
Jerome there is scouting very well. He's
I don't think he's moved, Ryan.
He just bent over a little bit then, which, well, I'm going to sound Jerry the King Lawler if I make that comment. I'm not going to do that. We're not those type of commentators, I must say.
Well, Dana Brooke looks very fired up as I cut off Ryan as he goes into one of his long-ass storytelling moments. As Dana Brooke with a huge net breaker.
Hey, just adding most colour to the colour commentary, and there's a rope break there. So, see, what do you think about Dana Brooke's chances here tonight?
Well, I think she's got a good shot. It's been a while since we've seen Dana Brooke in action. I believe this is her first match on our Universe mode. Alexa Bliss has already competed, so there could be some ring rust.
Yeah, I believe there might have been a fatal 4-way, was it? Maybe a good number of weeks back.
Lacey Evans was in that match. Sorry, Ryan. You should watch our content more. As a huge drop kick to Alexa Bliss.
Well, what can I say? I've been too busy watching Raw's content. I'm thinking about defecting there after hearing little snide comments like that from my commentary partner.
Don't make me replace you with Danny Riley, Ryan. He's right beside us.
No one would want that.
A DDT by Alexa Bliss as she gets back into this one.
Yeah, so most importantly, back to the action here. Alexa Bliss actually managed to slow the match down, only temporarily though, because here she is now being absolutely hoisted there with a sort of wasteland manoeuvre going into an arm and a leg lock at the same time. Dana Brooke there showed some great offense.
Well, she's certainly making the most of her opportunity, Ryan.
Certainly, but all that matters though is that she gets that all-important pin. She can put on a great show and all she wants, but it's the result that's going to define whether she's in the ladder match.
So there's 4 other superstars on the Raw side who are also going to be in this ladder match. What do you think of our chances for our women, Ryan? Oh, there's a pin.
Well, I was going to say, before we get to that, Jerome there, just counting the 2. What do you think of our chances? It doesn't matter really, like how many superstars are in that match on Raw. We have the superior talent.
Wait, Ryan, I've got to cut you off.
Oh my god! I just feel like there's going to be a lawsuit on our hands here at this point. There's an unsafe working environment, and these masked men are at the centre of it.
But what was that message, Ryan? He says there's others to be targeted.
That's what it's alluding to. Is it just one masked man? Is it several?
I'm not sure, but we're taking away the action from this fantastic match. Dana Brooke is still in control of Alexa Bliss. We'll get back to the masked men in sometime in the show. I'm sure we will, Ryan. As Dana Brooke is slapping the back of Alexa Bliss. She really wants this shot at Money in the Bank.
Absolutely. I mean, that ladder is like a stairway to heaven. If we can grab that briefcase, maybe our dreams will come true. Hopefully, she needs to get that pinfall first, though, before that can be determined.
Here we go. She hoists Alexa Bliss up.
We've seen this move before. Except, no, we haven't, because she actually changed the ending of that. And now we've got 1, got 2 from Jerome. Oh! I thought she had it there, Steve.
Wow, Alexa Bliss just gets back up and then sends to the outside.
Clobbers her right onto the... what did I call it a few weeks ago?
Part of the floor.
The steel floor, did I say?
You say a lot of things, Ryan. Dana Brooke is complaining to Jerome. That's when you lose the match. Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god, Jerome has been knocked out by Dana Brooke.
That's a fine! We're going to have to fine about $10,000 with that.
How many episodes are we going to see, Ryan, where Jerome is on the floor?
I'm surprised he's still rest for us, and he's whoa, Dana Brooke's gone crazy! Was that like a lead pipe?
Well, Dana Brooke is certainly taking control of this match. She's going for the count-out victory.
She just doesn't give a Brooke.
Wow. Jerome has made the count. Alexa Bliss is trying to get to her feet. And she's in a very awkward position now on the outside. And she's up. Can she make the count? I've no idea what it is. There we go. She makes the count.
I feel like by the end of this match, it's going to bring a whole new meaning to Turn Twisted Bliss. Because I don't know. Her body's just going to be bent out complete contortion there with what Dana Brooke's doing. I mean, just look at that. Huge forearm there from Dana Brooke.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Ryan. Dana Brooke is really good. Whoa, a package pin here.
That's 2 and... Oh!
Close one once again.
Good to see that Jerome's made a full recovery there.
He always does, Ryan. He's so used to getting hit these days on these episodes. He's a man made of steel. Oh my god!
Good. It's a good job because he's just got drop kicked the Brooke out there. Like, Jesus.
Ryan, this has got to be a disqualification, surely. This is ridiculous.
You think so, but I feel like, where do we get Jerome from? Was it from Lucha Underground, where the referees, just have like complete discretion?
I don't know, but Dana Brooke did not get the chance to use the steel chair there, thank God, as Alexa Bliss is. Oh, Dana, what is this? Dana Brooke versus the referee?
Is she flirting with him there? What's happening?
She might be. I mean, it is Jerome.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah,
oh, there's the DDT by Alexa Bliss. This could be over.
No, that's 1. Oh.
Wow. Dana Brooke says no.
Tell him into it when I'm doing my Gary Neville O's there.
Well, Jerome has tossed the chair out to the ringside.
As a good referee should.
He knows his stuff. Dana Brooke is going to the top rope. What could she be going for here?
A double act on of all things, of course.
Got to be careful of those concussions for Alexa Bliss.
That was smart because you can tell she changed her mind just when Alexa Bliss was getting up there. Who knows what she would have gone for.
But she's going for it one more time. Whatever she was thinking first hand.
Oh, what a moonsault! That was beautiful. Is this it? It's 1, it's 2. Oh! What a kick out there from Alexa Bliss. Resilient, but maybe not as resilient as Jerome, who just takes beatings like a champ.
I reckon Jerome could be our WWE World Champion one day, Ryan.
I certainly think so. What story that would be, like when DDP started training to be a wrestler about 35,
Yeah.
Been great stories in the business, and I feel like Jerome's rise to the top of one of them. And oh, speaking of risers, Dana Brooke here. Jeez.
Here we go. She's gone
can't
for the
believe
splash.
this.
There's a pin. But Bliss, no, she hasn't. Bliss has not kicked out. Dana Brooke has finally got down. Alexa Bliss down for the 3 count.
Speaking of risers, then Dana Brooke will now have the chance to rise up the ladder and get the briefcase.
I can't believe this. Alexa Bliss has lost her spot in the Money in the Bank. Wait, there's Nikki Bella.
Oh, for God's sake! Can't just be promoting one of her other products somewhere.
I think Nikki Bella has just turned up just to piss off Ryan Plant, because here's the Bulldog. Dana Brooke has just gone through Alexa Bliss, and now she's being beaten down by Nikki Bella.
She's just so entitled to everything. I just, you know, I hope she's entitled to a beating for Dana Brooke, but Dana Brooke's already had a match, and there we go. Rack Attack 2.0, same old story.
Wow. Well, Nikki Bella's really showing who's the queen of the division of the women on SmackDown. Let's run down the Money in the Bank card, though. Here are the women in the ladder match. So, Alexa Bliss is out, Ryan.
Yeah, you can see the field just been updated there.
As we move on to the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. So I've just been told Kurt Angle is out. His arm is broken, so we're going to have to find a replacement for him. We've got Ambrose, Samoa Joe, Pete Dunne, Randy Orton, Tommaso Ciampa, Rusev and Volta.
So we have the SmackDown Tag Team Tournament Finals. Mustache Mountain taking on Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Zayn and Owens, remember, they had quite the easy route to get here after that match where the Ascension tripped and fell. And
you say that, Ryan, but they did defeat the Bludgeon Brothers last week, and that was an amazing match. And our main event for SmackDown, we have the World Heavyweight Championship. It is official. It's Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman.
And tonight we get a little bit of a preview of that, as we'll see him on opposite sides of the ring as part of a huge 8-man tag team match.
And then we move on to the Raw side. They have their own Money in the Bank ladder match. Who do you fancy in this one?
It's always hard to tell with Raw talent because I don't get to watch him each and every week, but there's something about Johnny Gargano.
And we have a tag team match with Bray Wyatt and the Hardy Boys. Who will Bray Wyatt choose as his tag team partner? And Lars Sullivan and Bobby Roode have been fighting week in, week out. Lars took out Bobby Roode a couple of weeks ago, if I remember correctly. Who will get the win in this steel cage match? And the main event for the Raw side, it's AJ Styles versus Aleister Black.
You've got the phenomenal one versus the dark one.
And we're back to the live action. Volta is in the ring. We have a battle royal coming up for you. The participants of the Money in the Bank ladder match for the SmackDown side are already in the ring, minus Pete Dunne, who is in the main event tonight, and Kurt Angle, who's broken his arm, Ryan.
I'm going to say this is a ring general essentially just looking at his prey here, you know, considering past recent weeks.
He's been pretty dominant.
Absolutely. But saying that, so is Samoa Joe especially as well, and Dean Ambrose. In fact, you can make a case for all of them, despite it's quite interesting.
True, we haven't seen Dean Ambrose since he lost when he was trying to qualify for the world title at Backlash. So could this be a redemption story for Dean Ambrose?
Who knows?
Who do you think is going to win this one, Ryan? Who have you got your money on?
I just bet that all the wrestlers have a good time.
That's not the answer I was looking for. So Ryan, who have you got winning this battle royal?
I've got to go with Volta. I mean, come on, he's the man mountain himself. He's like Papa Booba Diop.
Well, the two big men are going at it right now, Rusev and Volta. Rusev could be going here.
And
to the left corner of the screen, Ryan, if you're looking for him. Oh, Samoa Joe's been eliminated by Dean Ambrose.
I must say, at this point in the broadcast, we are very, very tired men. We are.
He says we. It's just him himself. Dean Ambrose just tried to pick Volta over the top rope, Ryan.
at least not spilling drinks this week.
That's true. There is no liquid at the commentators' table as of yet.
Not this week.
As of yet.
It's Randy Orton. He looked like he was going to go for his page to like scoop power slam, but in fact he's just simply trying to throw Tommaso Ciampa over the top rope. Sound strategy, must admit.
I must say it's more smart to do that. Try and get this one over quickly as Dean Ambrose just
Look at
kicks
those
the
kicks.
Volta.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
Well, Volta just shrugs down Dean Ambrose and a huge clothesline to Rusev.
Certainly isn't Rusev Day today. I tell you that much.
I must say I'm still trying to get over the match last week when Volta literally destroyed the Hurricane, Jack Gallagher and Kalisto That was an absolute unbelievable fatal 4-way last week.
I've never seen a fatal 4-way squash match as such, but Volta's that dominant. That's what he made it.
Does what he wants, Ryan. He does what he wants. Rusev escapes once more as Volta now takes down Randy Orton. We seem to be focusing on Volta a bit more as Rusev is very angry about it. Headbutts the turnbuckle. What's Rusev going to do?
He's going full Jaws Animal Steel there. I thought he was going to bite that turnbuckle right off, but
oh wait,
not.
Wait. Randy Orton's being powerbombed.
Jesus Christ Almighty! With authority, I tell you.
Wow, Randy
And
Orton.
he gets straight up.
Well, I was about to say, Ryan. I was about to say Randy Orton might be out of the Money in the Bank ladder match, but
The Viper's recoiled.
he seems to have no-sold.
Tommaso Ciampa just getting absolutely floored there by a flying Volta.
Rusev's on the ropes. Not anymore. Oh, is Ciampa going? Oh, he hangs on.
Yes, he is, but somehow hangs on. That's quite impressive considering the surgeries that Ciampa's had in his neck there. He took quite a big hit to that same area, but still managed to hold on. I'm impressed.
Not anymore, Ryan. He cannot withstand the Dean Ambrose and Volta attack.
And that was smart. Notice how Volta there was going for the neck because he was pushing him out. It's the one area that Ciampa really can't defend.
Notice about smart. Look where Rusev is right now. He's just chilling underneath the ropes. Hang on. Oh, I thought Volta was going.
What is Volta doing? Why are people so fascinated with the turnbuckles in this match?
Probably the easiest way to eliminate them, Ryan. And a huge spear. Dean Ambrose is hurt, I would say.
Look at Dean Ambrose there. He's being very wise, just resting in the corner.
Just look how Volta picks up Rusev with ease. The two big men going at it in this match, and a huge clothesline once more. Well, Volta is dominating another multi-man match, Ryan.
Is any stopping him at this point? He's
got to be favourite for the Money in the Bank, surely. Like, can you imagine this man with a ladder?
Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty!
Oh,
wait!
Oh my God!
He's gone.
As we
Rusev,
say that
was a big upset there.
Wow! I did not see that coming.
That's woke me up. Jesus Christ!
Rusev with a massive super kick, and it's sending Volta over the top rope.
That's the most macho of macho kicks there, as Dean Ambrose throws Volta behind.
So here we go with the final two, Rusev and Dean Ambrose.
Northern Lights suplex.
Who have you got in this one? Wait! Oh, well there you go. Well, my pick
I was about to say Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, me too. Dean Ambrose.
In spite of Volta's big kick, I felt like he had so much taken out of him during his battles with Volta there, and yeah, evidently so.
Very impressive, Ryan. Dean Ambrose obviously got the loss a few weeks ago, making he's not going to Backlash. Well, is this a new path for Dean Ambrose now?
Re-energized Dean Ambrose.
Has to be one of the favourites for the Money in the Bank ladder match now, surely.
You've changed the tune very quickly there, Steve.
Yes, I have. And it's main event time!
Here comes the awesome foursome.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins. At a combined weight of 478 pounds, Kevin Owens.
So I've been speaking with Sami Zayn this week, and he's been telling me that he's been listening a lot to the new release from Zebraheads. They've released a new version of their album with some additional songs. That's his Ska Band of the Week. But he told me that he's got his fellow King of Honor teammates listening to it as well to get him hyped up for this match. I believe that's the name that they're going by, the Kings of Honor. My broadcast partner has no words.
Just a small asthma attack there. Sorry, Ryan.
No, it's cool. I saw you there. You're putting your headphones in. You're ready to listen to Sami Zayn's recommendation. He really does get you hyped with his passion for ska and punk, doesn't he?
Well, what I was going to say, Ryan, is Rollins is officially with the band.
Yeah, apparently so.
Coming out all together.
Yeah, after making the save last week, he's.
I say that, but where is he now? Oh, there he is.
There he is.
He just wants to be separated from the crowd. Is this a sign he's not officially 100% with them?
I thought he was busy just sending some photos out to Caitlin.
Perhaps.
If you've heard about that.
I have not. Daniel Bryan's sending a message to Randy Orton right now.
It was in the past, for Becky Lynch. I'll tell you later. So,
We're not having no gossip on our channel.
laying down the law there, Mr. Steve. You're going to say, speaking of that, this is a match between two factions here. Two strong and stables, if you catch my drift.
Here comes Braun Strowman.
And
I
their
don't know why I turned into a ring announcer.
first, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Now for this match, their four opponents are collectively known as one night only, one night only even, as a British Stro style.
It's news to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's believe it or not, Strowman, if you do catch him backstage, is surprisingly elegant,
Oh,
eloquent even.
well, he's the #1 contender for the world title. He's facing Rollins at Money in the Bank. That should be an excellent match.
Indeed.
Thanks for the input, Ryan.
Oh, just giving it the best Kai and Tai impression with.
So here comes
Maybe
our
that's what's
favourite superstar as I cut off Ryan Plant once again. It's Pete Dunne, the current UK champion. How many days has it been now, Ryan?
600 and something.
And his partner, from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom champion, Pete Dunne.
You have to wonder if he's too big for his boots here, Pete Dunne, that, having a separate entrance to his stable mates. Obviously, Strowman did, but you know what I mean, out of British Strong style, you still feel like it'd all come out together. But Pete Dunne feels the need to take the reins here.
Well, it's been booked as British Strong Style, making their long-awaited debut on our Universe mode, but Pete Dunne wanted to come out separately. At Money in the Bank, we've got the huge tag team match for the World Tag Team Championships, Mustache Mountain versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So I guess this is just a message to say this is Mustache Mountain, and we are going to beat you at Money in the Bank.
It's quite a scary thought to think that after some point in the near future, after Money in the Bank, could actually have Mustache Mountain as a tag team champions. Pete Dunne has still hold that UK title, but also holding a briefcase or even a world title. Mustache Mountain could have all the gold soon, a British Strong title even.
Speaking of all the gold though, Ryan, Sami Zayn could be a double champion.
Anything can happen here. It's SmackDown is a land of opportunity, and these next two men are certainly looking to make the markers in this match as well.
They're certainly taking the time to come out, Ryan. I wonder what they're doing backstage.
Maybe I'm going to say looking for the right towel, but that sounds pretty much the same sort of thing you were buying there.
Partner, at a combined weight of 395 pounds, Tyler Bate and Ted Severn, the tough guy.
Ah, yes, I mean, man, Ted Seven there, and Tyler Bate. This is great commentary. Come to the channel for the commentary.
Well, I'm just in
Stay
awe.
for
I'm just
the
in
rest
awe
of the
with
guys.
one of the best tag teams of all time. They beat the Usos. I mean, that's a big stake to claim.
We really saw some fantastic semi-finals in that tournament with these two.
We did.
Besting the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn putting on an absolute barn burner against the Bludgeon Brothers.
It's been a fantastic tournament, and I actually can't wait for the finals of the Money in the Bank. We finally get to crown World Tag Team Champions.
Look at this. Seth Rollins wants nothing to do with his challenger there, Braun Strowman.
Oh, he's
Oh, wait,
wow.
he doesn't mind taking a shot at Pete Dunne, no? And look at that Mustache Mountain turn straight away. Look at the offence in their eyes there. That was glorious.
But that was perfectly synchronised as well. Excellent animation.
And Seth Rollins, this is cowardly tactics. Do you reckon his stablemates' actions are rubbing off on him here? This is not normally the type of, the type of actions we normally associate with Seth Rollins.
You say that, but it's probably just a smart move, to be honest.
Oh, look at that. Daniel Bryan taking advantage there with the Bulldog whilst Seth Rollins in the corner. Seth Rollins, had an insult to injury there. Burn it down right in front of Tyler Bate.
Hey, come on, Braun Strowman destroyed Daniel Bryan last week. He's just looking for revenge.
Strowman's just taking these hits and it's not getting off the ground here.
Well, he is a monster. Well,
Till now.
As you say, commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse, indeed. Seth Rollins with the pinfall. There's one from Jerome, but that's all it is. And Braun Strowman kicks out with authority. Bam.
Well, actually, I'm surprised he even got a 1 count.
Certainly am, but maybe Braun Strowman isn't taking this too seriously at the moment.
I was about to say Daniel Bryan can't take Braun Strowman down, but he did it with a very successful clothesline there. Daniel Bryan is trying to get a measure of revenge from last week after the beating he took by Braun Strowman.
Well, Daniel Bryan is all about fighting the odds and, fighting from underneath him.
Well, I think he needs those odds right now because he's just been flattened with a spine buster.
Look at his whole career. Braun Strowman actually tagging out there to Pete Dunne.
Oh, what a fantastic contest this would be. I want a 1-on-1. Daniel Bryan versus Pete Dunne. That would be an excellent match in the future.
Sorry, what just come out of your mouth a moment ago with a lot of ones? I thought you were speaking in binary there.
I said several ones, and I thought I'd just make it up by adding 7 more to make a mistake a joke rhyme.
I think that joke flew over my head there like Drax. And Daniel Bryan there just taking Pete Dunne down to the ground. Ooh. Synchronized oohs there.
Wow.
As Daniel Bryan, the rabid goat that he is.
I always get worried when he does those running drop kicks to the turnbuckle because with all his concussion problems, I'm always scared he's going to fall on his head. Very dangerous stuff when he made his return on Smackdown in real life.
Yes, in February of 2018, I want to say.
Thanks,
yes.
Statman. A huge drop kick to the knee by Daniel Bryan. Can Mustache Mountain, Pete Dunne and Braun Strowman get back into this one as we go to some adverts. Oh my god!
Can our commentators wake up?
Money in the bank. On the surface, it seems so simple. Climb the ladder, grab the briefcase. Only 20 feet to change your life forever.
Money, 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 money.
And we are back now after those adverts. We've got some exciting action here. Sami Zayn now is going up against Trent Seven. 2 men with a delightful sense of humour, and Trent Seven possessing forearms like a beast.
Oh, very descriptive there, Ryan. Impressive. He's obviously had some energy drink during the commercials as a rope break for Trent Seven.
Oh, I wish.
Not that we're sponsored by energy drinks.
We're sponsored by Moose Juice, but not really. Please do not sue us.
Ooh, oh, we go. There's the finisher.
Oh, 7-star lariat there from Trent Seven. But he's not taking advantage because
Oh,
Jerome is being distracted by Kevin Owens, which allows the man Seth Rollins to come in and go to town here. Trent Seven. That's a scoop slam there from the champion.
Seth Rollins is certainly burning it down in this match. Oh, he's gone back on. Never mind. Trent Seven has tagged Braun Strowman in. Sami Zayn's down.
Sami Zayn
There
wants
we
nothing
go.
to do with it. Runs away. If you recall, Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman had quite the feud in the past.
Wait, here we go. Is this the yes lock or is it the no lock? The bell lock? What's it called, Ryan?
It's called whatever Daniel Bryan wants to call it these days. It might even just be like the recycling lock at the moment.
Oh, interesting. Here we go. Some tag team maneuvers between Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan. I did not see this coming.
I did, as a part of the same team. So Sami Zayn is now, you recall, we talked about that feud from the past for 1 second. That was a very different Sami Zayn. That was a courageous Sami Zayn, wanted to prove himself. This one right now, he's not staying in the ring with Braun for long. He's tagged out to Kevin Owens. He's letting his stablemate do the work.
Kevin Owens is going to the top rope. Don't see this
He's going
very
to flatten
often.
it like a pancake here. Oh, a moonsault. That was similar to in vein to a Bam Bam Bigelow moonsault. It was a bigger man doing that.
Two.
And
Wait,
had to get to 2
two.
and a
Oh.
I thought that was a 3 there, but Jerome is
Wow.
clearly stating it with his hands there. He's saying 2.9.
Was Kevin Owens going for the stunner there? Either way, Braun Strowman's countered it. And he looks like he's going to tag out. Oh, Tyler Bates in the
Tyler
match.
Bate, I think, that's the first time he's entered this matchup, if I recall.
At least on live television. He may have entered during the commercial break. Oh my god, Jerome is down again.
Wait,
Ryan.
hold on. You mean to say we have wrestling during commercials?
I'm afraid we do. We are not WWE. We are not Vince McMahon. and Kevin Owens has lost the plot.
That's disgraceful. We should have made this match a 2 out of 3 falls match and use that time to have people recover.
As you bang on about commercials, Ryan, Kevin Owens is destroying Tyler Bate with a steel chair.
And right behind Jerome's back.
How rude, Ryan.
Should we seriously consider maybe having another referee as was Jerome, considering some of the mistakes he's been allowed on this show with the weapons?
You cannot blame Jerome for being hit every single damn match. It's not his fault.
Well, Kevin Owens there, speaking of hitting, hit every single member of Tyler Bates' team right off the ropes there. Oh, that was genius. I'm surprised it might still. Oh, stunner! But Tyler Bate!
Wow,
that was a very, very important counter there, because if you'd taken that stun, it would have been game over. None of his partners would have been able to save him. Hey, up, there's a Tyler driver. 93 for the cover with 1, and oh, just a 1 count. What, Steve?
Kevin Owens has just kicked out at 1.
I've woken up.
This action is getting too much for Ryan. It's a good job we have no liquids at the table.
Jerome has threw the chair out of the ring. Now that's what I want in a referee. Kevin Owens tags in Daniel Bryan now for the double whip right back into the corner. Tyler Bate feeling that with a back, and Daniel Bryan's taking advantage right now.
Tyler Bate's back must have been destroyed with that steel chair right now.
I'm guessing Tyler aches. And Daniel Bryan there with some stomps to the back. It's quite obvious where they're targeting here. If you take away Tyler Bates' back, then you take away much of his power game. He can't hit a Tyler driver. Yeah, but it's smart strategy, that's all I can say. Daniel Bryan with the yes kicks, or is that the no kicks, or the
Kings of Honor kicks,
or the eco kicks, or
perhaps, but he's going for the running knee.
I thought yes is dead according to his t-shirt.
Well, either way, where's Kevin Owens going?
Interesting attire from Daniel Bryan tonight. There's a cover there from the ref. That's a 1.
Oh my! Wait, Kevin
Owens taking out Jerome again.
But
we need to get some damn health insurance for our referees.
But
we
surely
need to be like AEW.
Daniel Bryan's got the win, and Kevin Owens is taking out the ref.
Well, I'm guessing the Kings of Honor might actually be going against their own name. They might not be too honourable. I
super kick to Braun Strowman. There's chaos in the ring. Daniel Bryan has got Tyler Bate locked into this manoeuvre with Ryan.
Is that the cattle mutilation? Oh!
There we go.
Mission.
Tyler Bate is tapped out. Wow, an impressive showing by the Kings of Honor in their debut match.
Maybe a little less on than I would have thought, but
Well, there we go. We have your winners for tonight's main event, and this is huge momentum boost for Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up this weekend.
Well, it looks like we're going to be closing the show now with Doodie's own version of the Avengers.
Dean Ambrose is watching tonight's main event. He is our winner of the Battle Royal we had earlier, and he's probably scouting Seth Rollins because he thinks he's favourite for Money in the Bank.
Wait, that's Samoa Joe? Oh my god! This is a premeditated attack. This is not an unfortunate forklift accident. Oh my god! He's going to town here on Dean Ambrose. And wait, we need someone to break this up. Who's going to break this up?
Ryan, Triple H is here. Triple H is trying to warn off Joe. Oh my god, see you at Money in the Bank.
Or is he warning off? That's one of his NXT guys.